Hello everyone, good morning. Whether my voice is audible and can you see my presentation? Okay, thank you Pradyuman for reply. Okay, so in the last lecture we have started discussion on procedure of preventive maintenance or preventive maintenance procedure. So it is also called as a PMP, preventive maintenance procedure, and we have discussed some of the step uh, out of this particular procedure. And the flow chart we have discussed. This particular preventive maintenance procedure start with job identification by preparing of a facility engineer. Then the next step is preparation of maintenance schedule. The next step is preparation of history record. Then the next step is preparation of job specification. Next is preparation of maintenance program. Then next preparation of monthly, weekly maintenance program, and it will goes to next preparation of inspection report. Then preparation of maintenance request and corrective and controlled action. So this will provide the feedback to the first step, that is nothing but job identification. Okay, so have you written this particular flow chart, procedure of preventive maintenance? I hope everyone has written this particular procedure, and also we have discussed some of the step. Okay, so actually this PMP, preventive maintenance procedure, is implemented in the maintenance department or in the plants to smoothen the preventive maintenance activities. Okay, and to smoothen this preventive maintenance activity, one have to follow the preventive maintenance procedure. Okay, so how it will result in case of industries, that it will result in minimum unplanned downtime. We can say that it will reduce the downtime, then minimal lost production activities. So whatever the time lost due to the maintenance activity, so that will be reduced. After breakdown there will be a lot of time lost in the maintenance activity, and that will be the real production time, and which will affect on the production schedules. So by following the production, this preventive maintenance procedure, it will help to reduce uh, the downtime also, and loss, uh, help to reduce the production time also. It will also reduce uh, the spare cost. Okay, whatever the spare cost, uh, in case of a replacement. Okay, any part is a breakdown and need to replace, so that cost will also get reduced, because by following the preventive maintenance steps, we are reducing the failures of the machines. Okay, then it will also help to suggest the how many workers are required to perform that particular task. Okay, so if any maintenance activity is there, and how much staff is required to perform the maintenance activity, so that is also get suggested by using this particular PMPs, okay, production maintenance procedures. And it will also guide to the worker in the sense of how to perform the maintenance activity, or any job related to the maintenance. Okay, so in this scenario, this preventive maintenance activities having major role in a maintenance department, or in a maintenance field. Okay, so the first step is nothing but job identification. So first of all, the engineers need to prepare one facility register, and need to define the different kinds of a job in that particular register. Okay, so various types of jobs related to the maintenance activities are to be described in this particular register. So that is nothing but job identification. Okay, then preparation of maintenance schedule. Okay, schedule is nothing but how to perform that particular task, when to perform that particular task, and where to perform that particular task. So all the these details are just kind of a supplementary for the maintenance schedule. Okay, then it will gives the information related to methods, which methods are uh, required, or uh, the specification of maintenance are also available in a maintenance schedule. Okay, so in this step we are prepare a maintenance schedule, and it is simply comprehensive list of all the incidences and their time of incidences. It gives the useful information regarding the method, time, and place of maintenance work. Beside it, also provides the secondary information about the maintenance, manpower requirement, etc. It gives the various details regarding the maintenance, like what, when, how, and where. Then third step, we have discussed that preparation of a history card. Okay, so all the causes of a failures, and the failure modes. Okay, so all the details related to the machine is recorded in a history card. Okay, so each and every machine have one special history card, and all the incidents related to that particular machine is recorded in that particular history card. Okay, then first step is nothing but preparation of job specification. Now this step is uh, uh, we can say that is the next step of uh, job schedule. Okay, so in a scheduling we are recording all the data, that all the incidences happen related to the machines, and we are scheduling the maintenance accordingly. So in this step, job specification is prepared. Okay, so what kind of a job need to perform, or a worker, that will be the guideline for a worker. So all the steps related to the maintenance activities need to perform on that machine. All such a uh, activities, that is nothing but what, job specification. Okay, if any incident happen, then what type of a procedure need to follow by that particular worker, that is nothing but job specification. Or any preventive maintenance is carried out, need to carried out on one of the machine, then what procedure need to follow by that particular worker to perform that particular preventive maintenance activity. So that is nothing but what, job specification. So in this step, the job specification is prepared. It is simply document which provide the essential information regarding the maintenance work to be done. In general practice, the job details are specification compiled from the maintenance schedule. They are a mean of communicating the engineer's requirement to guide the worker. They are prepared separately for each job. Okay, these uh, job specifications are prepared separately for each job, and uh, these are just a communication document, okay, which will useful for the workers and to perform the task, okay. I think we have discussed up to this particular fourth step. Then fifth step is preparation of maintenance program, okay. So the sequential list, okay, the list of uh, 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 maintenance activities is prepared, okay, and accordingly the job maintenance, okay, job specifications and the general program related to long run machines and equipments are to be inspected, okay. But in some cases the production schedule going to change. Means what? If the job change, then the different maintenance activities are required in that particular case, so that it is avoided by the maintenance department to prepare a long run maintenance program, okay. So it is a sequential list which allocate specific maintenance work to a specific period, okay. So in this week, consider on a Sunday which activities need to perform, on Monday which activities need to perform, on Wednesday on which activities need to perform. So all these activities are prepared in or programmed. Okay, programming means what? The sequential activities. Okay, programming means what? The sequential activities according to the date and time. According to the date and time, so that particular activity need to perform in that particular period, okay, because it will be if you perform some of the activities need to stop the machine, okay, some of the activity maintenance activities need to stop the machine, so that will be the loss of a machine, that will be the loss of a production time, okay, that will be loss of a production time. And to minimize the production time, this particular specific period of a maintenance is very much important. So these periods are identified by considering the production activities, okay. Whenever any machine miss that this particular maintenance department tries to reduce the production downtime, okay, how it will be reduce the production downtime, some time period, okay. Consider that in a 7 days, on a Monday for 2 hours, uh, one of the specific machine uh, is in an ideal condition, okay, is in an ideal condition, so that time period will be allocated to that machine, okay. So consider 12 to 3 p.m on Monday, the CNC machine number one is ideal, will be ideal, or now it is ideal. So that particular time period is provided to that specific machine. Okay, the maintenance of that machine will be carried out in that time period. So the specific period is provided for the specific machine for the maintenance purpose. Okay, so in order to apply the job specification, the maintenance program is generally prepared for long run when the machine equipment are to be inspected. Okay. So these maintenance activities are prepared for long run. That is nothing but for 1 month, for 6 months. Okay. This plan is prepared for up to 6 months. But it is not a good practice because an industry cannot prepare a long run production well in advance, since too many factors arises and they will result into change in production and maintenance required. Okay, what happened? So due to some problems, some market conditions, uh, the production means we can say that need to change some of the settings of a machines. So in that case, the another set of maintenance activities are required to perform on that particular machine. So in that case, it is not a good sign to prepare a long run maintenance program. Okay, so the most of the companies try to reduce the uh, maintenance program in a 1 month. Okay? So time period less than 1 month is suitable for the industries. Okay, and it present overall picture of a present and future maintenance commitment. So this program will provide you what activities you are going to carry it out in the future and what activities you are carrying out today. So that will be just a guideline for the maintenance department to perform the activities. Okay. Then the next step is preparation of weekly, monthly maintenance program. Okay. Whatever the programs we have prepared, that program need to segregate on the basis of weekly and monthly. Okay. So the next step under the plant maintenance procedure is to prepare the weekly, monthly maintenance program. The maintenance program include the following topics. That is nothing but first one is reconditioning or replacing the lubricating oil. Okay, then repairing and replacing worm out parts and tools, etc. Checking all the electrical connections of the system, then checking the control system, then checking the performance of each parts, then cleaning the interior parts like spark plugs, filter radiators, crankcase, cylinders, etc. It will lie under the long run maintenance program. Okay. So whatever the activities here we have mentioned. Okay. So that activities are segregated on the basis of weekly activities or a monthly activities. Okay. So this activity and the program is prepared according to the activities. Okay. Programming is nothing but what? Sequence of activities are prepared. Which activity you need to perform first, which activity you need to perform second. In this manner, all the sequence are provided to such a type of activities, for such a type of activities, and the segregation will be done on the basis of weekly activities and monthly activities, Okay, getting everyone what is meant by preparation of weekly, monthly maintenance programs. Then the next is preparation of inspection report. So this is just a documentation which will be useful, which will be create the document, or we can say that it will be useful for the further actions. In what sense? The document will include all the inspection details of a particular machine. Okay. So or all the activities whatever performed related to all the activities, the document will be prepared. Okay. So today this much activities are done and these problems are sorted out from that particular activities. Or after inspection of a certain machine, this activities, these problems arises. Okay. So that is nothing but what? The inspection report. Okay. So after checking one by using the checklist, one by one, that maintenance person need to check the performance of each and every part, and after checking some problems that worker can identify or not. Okay. If there is no problem, then there will not be a report of that problem. If there is certain problem arises to the particular machine, then need to report that particular problem. Okay. So that it will be easy to add up that activity in a next process, to add up that particular activity or that particular maintenance in a next process. Okay. So preparation of inspection report is nothing but this step is followed after the maintenance program is over. This is simply a document which furnishes the useful information about the maintenance inspection which were performed in the past, Then after doing the inspection, we come to know that, or that particular maintenance worker come to know that there are some certain problems which are not recorded previously, and related to that we need to perform some kind of a maintenance. So if this will arises, or such a kind of a problems will arises, then need to perform the maintenance of that particular problems, or need to resolve that problems in the machine by doing the maintenance. Okay, by doing the maintenance. So for that purpose, that persons need to provide the request, okay, maintenance request after inspection. Okay, so the next step under the plant maintenance procedure is to preparation of a maintenance request. Okay, it is simply a document or various maintenance suggestions and recommendations given by the inspection report. Suggestions are the useful feedback information that come from user and workers. Okay, from the workers or from the inspection person, the suggestions of a maintenance are taken, and when requisition slip is there, maintenance requisition slip, and that will be filled and that will be provided to the maintenance department for the further action. Okay, so that is the next step, that is preparing of a maintenance request, preparing of a maintenance request. And the last step is nothing but the feedback mechanism. Okay, so once the machine is maintained properly, then positive feedback will come to the maintenance department. If there is a certain problems after the maintenance also, in that case such a problems are also taken under the uh, under the preventive maintenance program activities, and the steps are followed. Means the procedure is followed from the first step. Okay, from the first step. So in the last step, the application of corrective and control action are available on the basis of a feedback mechanism. This corrective action should be applied to respective plant facilities at the initial stage of maintenance planning or a design. Okay, some certain new problems or a new activity need to carry out for certain machines, then that activities are included in a first step. So our first step is nothing but uh, prepare preparation of register. Okay, preparation of register by the engineer. Okay, and need to add up all the activities in that particular register. So if any new activity need to perform in the plant, then that will be added up uh, in the register, and the further step like scheduling, programming, inspection, and up to feedback. So 9 steps are followed, and uh, uh, these activities, or we can say that these maintenance problems will be resolved. Okay, these maintenance problems will be resolved. Okay, so please write down. I think up to fourth step we have I have dictated and you have written up to fourth step, I think so. So please let me know. So fifth step, preparation of maintenance programming. Preparation of maintenance programming. Write down fifth step, preparation of maintenance programming. Preparation of maintenance programming. Preparation of maintenance programming. First one, in that first point, it is a sequential list. It is a sequential list which allocates, it is a sequential list which allocates specific maintenance work to a specific period. It is a sequential list which allocate specific maintenance work to a specific period. Full stop. Specific maintenance work to specific period. Full stop. Next point, in order to apply, in order to apply, in order to apply job specification, in order to apply the job specification, in order to apply the job specification, comma, the maintenance program, the maintenance program, the maintenance program is generally prepared, is generally prepared, the maintenance program is generally prepared, is generally prepared For long run, for long run, the maintenance program is generally prepared for long run when when the machines, when the machines oblique equipment are to be inspected. When the machines oblique equipment are to be inspected. Full stop. Next point. It is not a good practice. It is not a good practice because it is not a good practice because an industry cannot prepare an industry cannot prepare a long run production well. A long run production well in advance. A long run production well in advance. A long run production well in advance. Since 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 too many factors arise, since too many factors arise, since too many factors arise, and they will result into change in production, and they will result into change in production, and they will result into change in production and maintenance requirement and maintenance requirement and maintenance requirement. Full stop. And maintenance requirement. Full stop. Next point. It present a overall picture of it present a overall picture of overall picture of present and future maintenance commitments. It presents a overall picture of present and future maintenance commitments. Okay, full stop. Next, sixth step, preparation of weekly oblique monthly maintenance programs. Preparation of weekly oblique monthly maintenance programs. Weekly oblique monthly maintenance programs. Preparation of weekly oblique monthly maintenance programs. In that, write down first point. The next step under plant maintenance procedure. The next step under plant maintenance procedure. The next step under plant maintenance procedure is to prepare is to prepare is to prepare the weekly comma the weekly oblique monthly maintenance programs. The next step under plant maintenance procedure is to prepare the weekly oblique monthly maintenance programs. Full stop. The maintenance programs include the maintenance program include the maintenance program include the following topics. The maintenance program include the following topics. First one, reconditioning, 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 or replacing, reconditioning or replacing the lubricating oil, reconditioning or replacing the lubricating oil. Second one, second one, repairing, repairing, repairing and replacing, repairing and replacing, repairing and replacing worn out parts, repairing and replacing worm out parts and tools, etc. Repairing and replacing worm out parts and tools, etc. Third one, checking all the electrical connections of the system, checking all the electrical connections, checking all the electrical connections of the system, checking all the electrical connections of the system, checking all the electrical connections of the system. Fourth one, checking the control system, checking the control system, checking the control system. Fifth one, checking the performance of each parts, checking the performance of each parts. Checking the performance of each parts. Next one, sixth, cleaning the interior parts like spark plugs, cleaning the interior parts like spark plugs, comma, filters, comma, radiators, cleaning the interior parts like spark plugs, comma, filters, comma, radiators, comma, crankcase, comma, cylinders, etc. Cleaning the interior parts like spark plugs, comma, filters, comma, radiators, comma, crankcase, comma, cylinders, etc. Full stop. Seventh one. It will lie under it will lie under the long run maintenance programs. It will lie under the long run maintenance programs. Long run maintenance programs. Full stop. Next one, seventh. Preparing of inspection report. Preparing of inspection report. Preparing of inspection report. Preparing of inspection report. In that, write down, this step is followed. This step is followed. This step is followed after the maintenance program is over. This step is followed after the maintenance program is over. After the maintenance program is over. This is simply a document. This is simply a document. This is simply a document which furnishes the useful information. This is simply a document which furnishes the useful information about the maintenance inspections, about the maintenance inspections which were performed in the past, which were performed in the past, which were performed in the past. Full stop. Which were performed in the past. Full stop. Next step, 8 number, preparing of maintenance request. Preparing of maintenance request. Preparing of maintenance request. Preparing of maintenance request. In that, write down first point. The next step under plant maintenance procedure is maintenance procedure is preparation of maintenance request. The next step under plant maintenance procedure. The next step under plant maintenance procedure is preparation of maintenance request. Preparation of maintenance request. Full stop. It is simply a document. It is simply a document. It is simply a document or various maintenance suggestions. It is simply a document or various maintenance suggestions and and recommendations. Recommendation. It is simply a document or various maintenance suggestions and recommendation given by given by the inspection report given by the inspection report given by the inspection report. Full stop. Suggestions are the useful feedback information. Suggestions are the useful feedback information. Suggestions are the useful feedback information that comes from that comes from that comes users and from users, comma, and workers. That comes from users, comma, and workers. Full stop. Users, comma, and workers. Full stop. Ninth one, feedback mechanism. Feedback mechanism. In the last step, in the last step, in the last step, in the last step, the application of corrective. In the last step, the application of corrective. In the last step, the application of corrective and control actions are available are available are available on the basis of on the basis of feedback mechanism on the basis of feedback mechanism. Full stop. On the basis of feedback mechanism. Full stop. These corrective actions these corrective actions these corrective actions should be applied to respective plant facilities should be applied to respective plant facilities at the initial stage of maintenance planning at the initial stage of maintenance planning or design at the initial stage of maintenance planning design or design. Full stop. Okay, so this is about the procedures of preventive maintenance or preventive maintenance procedure. Okay, so next point, total productive maintenance. Total productive maintenance. Please put up the point. Next point, important point, total productive maintenance in bracket TPM. In bracket TPM. In bracket TPM. Okay, so actually we if you visited any industry, then you will come to know that there are various production activities are carried out. Okay, and these production activities need some suitable planning. Okay, and uh, need some we can say that the extra activity, like our college, we need to we are performing some extracurricular activity, and that will provide you the extra weightage in your resume. So in the same manner, some extra activities rather than production activities are performed to increase the production output, to increase the production output. Obviously that will enhance the production revenue. Okay, that will enhance the company revenue also. Okay, so these extra activities need, that is related to the maintenance, that is related to the cleanliness of the machine, that is related to the hygiene of industry, that is related to workers behavior in the industry and workers attitude in the industry. So all such a points will be considered, or which will be helpful to increase the production run time. Okay, which will improve the production run time. Okay, and for that purpose, okay, Japan is one of the country which apply the various extra activities in the production field. Okay, which type of activities? If you come to know the Kaizen, okay, if you know the Pokayoka, if you know the Six Sigma, so like these activities. Okay, so which will be the supporting activity to the production activity, and it will enhance uh, the production time. Obviously it will enhance the production output, and it will increase the profit of industry. It will increase the profit of industry. So total productive maintenance is one of the activity, uh, and these activities also originated in Japan. Okay, in 1971. Okay, these activities also originated in Japan in 1971, and most of the companies in the world are following these kinds of activities. Okay, which activities? Pokayoka, Kaizen, Kanban, Six Sigma, and this TPM. Okay, so these activities are helping tools for the production. These are the helping tools for the production, which will increase the productivity, which will reduce the maintenance, and if any defect arises, and that defect will be easily identified if you are following these kinds of activities. If you are following these kinds of activities. Okay, so we know that after the 1950s or near about 1960, there is a large growth or high growth in the industrial sector, and the degree of automation is also goes on increasing day by day. But what happened? This degree of automation goes on increasing. Some of the plants are fully automated. There is no any human interface in the that particular plants or the production run, but the maintenance activities need a human interface. Now also, if the plant is fully automated, but the maintenance activities are carried out by the human being only, or the workers in that particular industry. This is, we can say that uh, if there is automation, no problem, but maintenance activities are not yet automated. Maintenance activities are not yet automated, and for that purpose, the human interface is required. Human interface is required. So though the operation procedures have been automated, maintenance still a great degree of depends on a human input. Okay, it still depends on a human input. Automated and technological advanced equipments demand a higher skills and competence of a maintenance workers or a supervisor. The effectiveness of these we can say that equipments requires an appropriate maintenance organization. TPM, which organizes all employees from top management to the production line workers, is also a company-wide equipment maintenance system, and that can support highly uh, technological technologically advanced equipments and production facilities. Okay, there are two objectives of this particular TPM. Okay, total productive maintenance. That is nothing but zero breakdown. Okay, this is the one objective of a total productive maintenance, and second one is a zero defect. Okay, second one is a zero defect. And when the breakdown and defects are eliminated, the equipment utilization will be improved, and costs are reduced, and inventory is in, we can say that, the lowest level. Okay, we can maintain a proper inventory level. Okay, so it is this, we can say that this production maintenance activity is not only depend, or it is not only for the maintenance department. It is applicable from the top management to the lower level of a worker. Okay, so TPM is carried out on a equipment on a company wide basis through small group activities. Now these TPM activities are divided into a small group. Okay, and this maintenance activities is carried out by this particular groups. Okay, particular groups. So the total productive maintenance organized, TPM, originated in Japan in 1971 as a method for improved machine availability through better utilization of a maintenance and production resources. It can be considered as a medical science of a machine. Total productive maintenance (TPM) is a maintenance program which involves a newly defined concept of a maintaining plant and equipment. Okay, the goal of the TPM program is to markedly increase production while at the same time increasing employee morale and job satisfaction. TPM brings maintenance into focus as a necessary and vitally important part of a business. It is not. It is no longer regarded as a non-profit profit activity. Okay, so Miss, we can say that the maintenance will not provide you any kind of money. Okay, or it will not add any kind of value. So that is the first impression of a maintenance department. But this is the activity which will increase the profit of industry. Okay, the downtime for a maintenance is scheduled as a part of a manufacturing day, and in some cases as an integral part of a manufacturing process. The goal is to hold emergency and unscheduled maintenance to a minimum level. TPM has got twin objectives of a zero breakdown and zero defect. When breakdown and defects are eliminated, the equipment utilization will improve. Costs are reduced and inventory is at its lower level. Inventory as its lower level. Okay. So let us see the definition of TPM. Okay. So TPM is defined as a productive maintenance involving total participation. Okay. Productive maintenance involving total participation. So from the all the levels, all the uh, all the hierarchy level, we can say that uh, uh, the employees are involved in this particular activity. So TPM is defined as a productive maintenance involving total participation. So the complete definition of TPM include 5 elements. Okay, which are that 5 elements? TPM aims to maximize the equipment effectiveness. TPM establishes a thorough system of a productive maintenance for entire lifespan of a equipment. Then TPM is to be implemented company wide. Okay, so that is nothing but engineering, operations, maintenance. Then TPM involves each and every employee. It is based on a promotion of PM, that is preventive maintenance, through motivation management. Okay, the word total is total productive maintenance refers to total effective indicates the pursuit of economic efficiency or profitability, and total maintenance system includes maintenance prevention and corrective maintenance and also a preventive maintenance. Okay, and the total participation of all the employees. Okay, that is the meaning of a total. Okay, total effectiveness uh, and the efficiency or profitability. Then total maintenance system includes maintenance prevention, corrective maintenance, and the preventive maintenance. Then the total participation of all the employees, total participation of all the employees in this maintenance activity. That is the definition of TPM. Okay, so please note down some of the points. Total productive maintenance, total productive maintenance, total productive maintenance in bracket TPM, total productive maintenance in bracket TPM, total productive maintenance in bracket TPM, originated in Japan, originated in Japan in 1971, originated in Japan in 1971, in 1971, as a method for, as a method for, as a method for improved machine availability, as a method for improved machine availability, improved machine availability through better utilization, through better utilization, through better utilization, through better utilization of maintenance, through better utilization of maintenance and production resources, and production resources, and production resources, full stop. And production resources, full stop. It can be considered as, it can be considered as, it can be considered as the medical science of machines. It can be considered as the medical science of machines. It can be considered as medical science of machines, full stop. Next one, total productive maintenance, total productive maintenance in bracket TPM, total productive maintenance in bracket TPM is a maintenance program, is a maintenance program, is a maintenance program which involves, which involves a newly defined, is a maintenance program which involves a newly defined concept for maintaining plants, concept for maintaining plants and equipment, and equipment, full stop. The goal of the TPM program, the goal of the TPM program is to markedly increase, markedly increase production, markedly increase production, production, while at the same time, at the same time increasing, at the same time increasing employee morale, increasing employee morale and and job satisfaction, and job satisfaction, and job satisfaction, full stop. Next point, TPM brings, TPM brings maintenance into focus, maintenance into focus as a necessary, as a necessary, as a necessary and vitally important part, as a necessary and vitally important part of the business, important part of the business. Full stop. Next point. It is no longer, it is no longer regarded as, it is no longer regarded as a non-profit activity, a non-profit activity, regarded as a non-profit activity, as a non-profit activity. Full stop. Next time. Next point. Downtime for maintenance, downtime for maintenance, downtime for maintenance is scheduled, downtime for maintenance is scheduled as a part of the manufacturing day, as a part of the manufacturing day, as a part of the manufacturing day, and in some cases, and in some cases, as an integral part of the manufacturing process, as an integral part of the manufacturing process, manufacturing process. Full stop. Next point. The goal is to hold, the goal is to hold emergency, the goal is to hold emergency and unscheduled maintenance, and unscheduled maintenance to a minimum, to a minimum, and unscheduled maintenance to a minimum, to a minimum. Next point. The TPM has got twin objectives. The TPM has got two twin objectives of of zero breakdowns, zero breakdowns and zero defects, and zero defects, zero breakdowns and zero defects, zero defects. When the breakdown and defects are eliminated, when the breakdowns and defects are eliminated, when the breakdowns and defects are eliminated, the equipment utilization, the equipment utilization will improve, will improve, comma, costs are reduced, costs are reduced, costs are reduced, and inventory is at its lower level, and inventory is at its lower level. Okay, inventory is at its lower level. Full stop. So next point, definition and further points related to the total productive maintenance, like steps, then detailed activities which will be carried out under this total productive maintenance, we will see in the next lecture. Okay, we'll stop here. Please mention your roll numbers in the chat box. You can join next lecture. Everyone, join next lecture. महेश शिंदे, ओंकार माळी, अक्षय साठे, अक्षय आकाश केंद्रे, Nikita, please join next lecture. You can leave this group, this meeting. If you have mentioned your roll numbers in the chat box, please join next meeting. Everyone, Akshay Sate, Onkar Mali, Mahesh Shinde, Nikita Devmare,